Yo, 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 this your boy C-Star, and this is 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. And we have the lovely, the beautiful
LaShawn Rembert, also known as Miss Pretty Finance.
Miss Pretty Finance. Give a round of applause for Miss Pretty Finance. I don't know which is more important, the finance or the pretty.
Both, actually.
I love it. I love it. So, Miss LaShawn, how did you get your start?
Wow.
Matter of fact, what do you do? Why do you call you Miss Finance?
Okay, so I'll give you the short version if I can. I'm long-winded, but I'll try to keep it short. So, born and raised here in Columbia, South Carolina, and, found myself really living a life that everybody told me to live. Y'all know the tale, go to school, get a good education, get you a good job.
Get a good job, and that degree is going to take you to this place.
And listen, and everything is going to be laid at your feet, right?
Not true.
They didn't tell me that I was going to be broke.
Not true.
They didn't tell me that I was going to be broke. And, I come from Rosewood. I don't know if you know about Henley Homes, that area.
I know the Rosewood area.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
okay, so that's my stomping ground. That's where I come from.
Okay.
So we didn't learn about finances, right? Like a financial conversation in the African American home, right, is almost like taboo. Yeah, let's be real.
It never
it's not happening.
No.
It's not happening. Like, we're not having those conversations. So at a very young age, I knew that I was the one. Now, what that meant at that time, I don't know, but I felt like I was the breakthrough. Come on, somebody.
I
okay?
like that thinking. I like that thinking.
And I knew it was a knowing. It was a knowing. So, did everything that everybody told me to do. I ended up living life right, quit my job because they weren't going to pay me exactly what I was worth. So I started pursuing my gifts and talents on the stage, modeling, singing, dancing, acting, motivational speaking, right? But I'm still broke. So here we are back at this money situation, right?
Exactly, because no matter if you live in your life and do what you want to do, monetary has to come in.
You have to have it.
Yeah. One of the things I've learned that someone's told me is that the Bible didn't say it's the money is the root of all evil. It's the
love of money.
The point that you know that the love of money is the root of all evil, but you gotta have.
You have to have it. So money is next to the air that we breathe. It's next to it, right? You gotta have oxygen, and you gotta have money, right? Because how are you going to survive? How are you going to feed your family? How are you going to meet your basic needs without your finances being in order? So, based on that, somebody introduced me to the industry, right? And me knowing nothing at all about finances, decided to take a shot. Why not, right? What do I have to lose?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Literally nothing at all.
You come from the stomping grounds of Rosewood. What do you got to lose?
I had nothing to lose. Now, we had some stuff now. My grandmother was the bootlegger, so we had our stuff together a little bit, okay? We weren't educated, on how to put our money to work for us. So I found this to be a safe ground for me to plant my flag, to really be able to educate my community on how you can take your money and have it penetrate through generations. You know what I mean? Not just talking about existing for the weekend. Because, we live for the weekend, right? But we're really talking about longevity with the dollars that we have. Generational wealth. And you're talking about the Bible, it says that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, right? But how many people that look like us are honestly doing that?
True.
Right? So we have to not only know the word, but we have to live out the word. So I'm the go-to to, help you live out
I like that.
the word. And then Pretty Finance is because I model. So a model transitioning into the financial industry.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I do. So I had to ask you, so with your modeling, with your financial advisory that you're doing, everything that you have going on, because you named 20 things. And even if you don't think you named it, about that much.
That was a lie.
That was a good, but with everything you got going on, what's that inspiration, that motivation that got you started and that is going to keep you going?
Honestly, my why at this point is my daughter. Okay. My daughter, I have a 2-year-old, Armani Grace.
Shout out to
she
Armani.
is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life. But I gotta do it for my baby girl at this point. Before then it was for my mom and for my grandmother. They put so much into me. So it's for them. It's for them. And then of course our community. We perish because we don't have knowledge. So if I can educate one, and then they can educate one, and they can educate one, and they can educate one. Who said I need 1,000, right? That was early. All I need is 1,000, right? And we can create those waves from there to break those generational curses. So
yeah, because that's the big thing we have to look at. Say generational curses, like to break those chains and to just grow up above that is something that we have to do in our community.
We have to. It's necessary.
We have to because it's just we're so used to this, that, survive. We're so used to surviving that we're not living.
That's it.
And you're planting those seeds to live.
That's it. We're put here to have an abundance. We weren't placed on this earth to live in lack and to have a lack of resources. And if you think about where we come from, come on, somebody, like we are divine. We are divine. Okay.
We are born for greatness.
That's it. That's it. So when we live beneath that, right, you got to have somebody that can step in and bring you back up to where you're supposed to be, right? To raise you, to elevate you, to empower you to walk in who you were called to be and who you were designed to be, and have that abundance that is naturally going to be attracted to you when you rise to that level.
You dropping gems on us. You dropping them gems on us. So we've asked you, and you already pretty much explained it, but we're going to ask you where the name Miss Pretty Finance come from. Just give us another spiel on
on
how that name come
it's
about.
a model. So transitioning into the financial industry. So I'm a model turned financial coach.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna make your finances pretty. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that too. We're gonna clean it up.
Yeah.
We're going to do that because what I do in my consultations are free, and that's just a gift to the community. But when you sit down with me, you get a financial needs analysis, right? So for anybody that's wanting to be successful financially, the first thing that you have to do is sit down with a financial professional that you trust, right? And then have them perform a financial needs analysis. So based on that FNA, right, guess what it's going to tell me? It's going to tell me exactly where you are, which is scary sometimes.
I can only imagine.
Right. It's scary just to take that veil off and see, oh, God, I am my deficit right now.
I can only imagine from your point of view when you hear where people's financial deficit, or just when they're financial, it can make you cringe.
Well, but I don't forget where I come from.
But that's
the thing.
Yeah, it makes you cringe, but because you understand where they're coming from.
Right.
But you're there to help lift them. So that's why it's a plus. Like you said, you know where you're coming from, but it also makes you say, yeah, I know. I know, because I've been there. I know. Yeah, I get that.
I know. And it's a step by step. So we're able to literally put together a game plan to make sure that you retire wealthy. We don't want to be the people that, I can't stay home, right?
Yeah.
Or, I just got to get it. No, we know the truth is that you don't have the finances, right, to sustain your living throughout retirement.
Yes.
But if I can show you how to have checks coming into your household until you pass away, guess what? You will never go back to work for another man. You're going to live your life. You've already worked 20, 30, 40 years. There's no need for you to go back.
That's one of the big things I've always said. If I feel like I've made it, when I can die,
right,
and my generations after me are living off of what I've done.
Yes.
That's the goal. That's the goal of it all.
It.
So, since you've been talking about finance, can you give us a overall definition of finance and what is one of the big mistakes that people make when it comes to finance?
Ooh, well, okay. So if we think about just the history of the way this country has been built, right, and the way that we build legacy, traditionally is built through life insurance, okay?
True.
So because of the way that we look at life insurance most of the time is, I'll get that when I'm older and I'm about to die, right? But you need life insurance while you're young, while you have no resources and you're responsible, right? So you have yours, but while you're young and you have very limited resources because your debt is going to be high, you have more financial responsibility, right? So what the mistake is, you don't get it while you're young, but you pass away when you're young, right? So guess what? Now we got mama, we got papa, we got auntie, uncle, sister, brother. We got the pastor. Everybody trying to pull together money. We got GoFundMe. We got T-shirt sales. We got bake sales.
Yeah.
Right? Now we have generational lack stemming from that. God forbid you have children. Right? Now we have generational lack because daddy didn't have life insurance. Right, so that's the biggest mistake that I've seen. That's really going to be the foundation of any financial portfolio. Before I talk investments with you, because I am licensed in investments as well, but before I have
She's real.
Before I have that conversation, let's see if you're willing to protect the assets that I'm getting ready to grow.
Yeah,
you have to be willing to protect, and your largest asset is you.
It's your life.
Right? So if you're not responsible enough to do that, I can't show you how to grow your money. But we got to protect this first, right? So that we can help this grow over here, right? Because life insurance is just in case you die too soon.
Yes.
Right? Yes. And your growth, your investment is just in case you live too long. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it's for.
I am in a total agreement with you. If anything happened, because I've seen people just pass when they're young and you have to come as a family and figure out where we're going to get this from, and if it's not tough. Covered, it can break a family. It can break a person. It can break anybody if you don't have those type of things set up. And I mean, don't want to get too far into the finances, but like a will. People don't understand, even at the age I'm at, is 30. A will is important because if you have something that needs to be partitioned off to this person, that person, you need those type of things.
You need it in writing.
Yes.
Legal documentation is very important.
Is something, cause I've seen it done to where my grandmother's who's passed, she just passed recently. She didn't have the will.
Okay.
But she had the beneficiaries.
Right. So we just got money.
Yeah, it's money, but it's what goes to what land goes here. Who's going to take this house?
There you go.
And it's turmoil in the family.
Yeah.
So those type of things. Yeah. Those type of things go on.
Yeah. And we do also cover wills as well. So literally we build a full financial portfolio.
I didn't want to go too deep into it, but those type of things you have
all of it. You have to have it. It's a necessity. Yeah.
Yes. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to switch gears and play this game I like to play.
Oh, okay.
It's called
What's the game?
Word Association.
All right.
I'm going to throw out a word or phrase.
Okay.
And I want you to think. When you hear it, tell me what you think. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
First word is insurance.
Insurance, man, legacy. That's what when I hear insurance, I think of legacy. I think of an immediate estate. You know, if you equate like your home, that would be estate. Yes, right? Yes. But if you don't have the home paid off, guess what? Your insurance is now the immediate estate that goes into your family. So y'all got all them checks. That's your immediate estate. That's it.
That's true.
That's it.
That's true. I know the life. So second word we're going to throw at you is family.
Family. Oh, man. I think about my daughter. That's the first thing I think about with family. My Nana, the bootlegger.
The Nana.
Miss B, that's my Nana, and then just my brothers and everybody, just family, those that I hold close and dear, even my friends that have become family. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
Yeah.
My last word I'm gonna throw at you. The last one is
3 of them.
Forbes.
It's who?
Forbes.
Like ooh, Forbes. I think about Bezos and Elon Musk and they're taking trips to the moon, to the edge of space.
Did you see Bezos? I watched an interview with Bezos and he said, I want to thank my Amazon employees and my customers because without y'all, I wouldn't have
He would not be able to do that.
But I understood what he's saying. But I said, man, that was kind of...
No, but it's real.
But it's real.
See, this is where we have to begin to think because
y'all are employees.
It's an employee.
You're working for
somebody. He's a CEO.
Yeah.
He's a CEO, and this is what I love because now I'm a CEO. Right?
Exactly.
So even with my baby girl, nobody can tell me I can't bring her to the office. Nobody can tell me that I can't have her on an appointment, right? Nobody can tell. This is my business, right? But when you position yourself as a CEO, when you really rise and stand up and own who you are, I believe we're all supposed to be CEOs. We all have a gift that we can monetize. We literally all have gifts. We have creative wealth.
There's always a way. You got to think somebody created the bubble gum.
That's it.
But somebody created a bubble gum machine.
Right.
And they built off of somebody else's evolution.
That's it.
Yes.
So even though your gift may be similar to somebody else's, you just have to own your gift.
Exactly.
And it's going to naturally, when you do that, it's going to attract abundance to you. But you got to have that CEO hat so that you know how to monetize it, right? So yeah.
No, that's great. Yeah. We want to ask a question from the audience. You could?
Perfect.
All right. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Oh, we doing good. What's your name?
Will.
Hey,
Yes,
Will.
sir.
So, Will, you got a question for the queen, Miss LaShawn?
Yeah, I do have a question. I was going to ask you, what's your opinion or advice if, as far as it comes to investing in the stock market, as far as a form of wealth? Like, do you have an opinion or advice as far as the stock market goes?
So I could hear a little bit of your question. You said, what was my opinion in reference to investing in the stock market and things of that nature?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you my opinion, all right? So I want to let you know that this is not legally binding me in any kind of way based on my licenses and certifications.
Okay.
So thank you so much for your question, Will. But based on that, I would honestly tell anybody to start investing as soon as possible. Day trading is definitely okay to do if you have the funds to do so, okay? So, but what I do advise, honestly, is to get you something that's stable, like a mutual fund. So that's going to be a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, something of that nature that could really grow for you and honestly multiply over time. So whenever you're looking to retire, you can access that money by age 59 and a half, okay? So that's really money that you're setting up just to work for you. And then by retirement age, you can start to use that money to live your life, right? But I would say invest as young and as soon as possible. Do not wait. There are actual passive accounts that you can use, right? So if you're a little conservative, you can go that passive route. You can also use like moderate accounts as well, which is going to be a little bit more as far as risk level is concerned, right? Because we're talking about the marketplace up and down, right? Yes. And then you also have those aggressive accounts where you could just dive in that thing, right?
Yeah.
With the potential to earn the most money and the most return possible. So I would say as long as you start as early as possible, just go for it. And make sure you get with a financial advisor, somebody that's licensed, that's honestly going to allow you to find what accounts are going to be suitable for you and your financial goals.
Yeah, I just went to an event that had about mutual funds, stocks and bonds, and everything. She was a financial agent, but she's not current, but she gave us the information, same thing that you're speaking about, like mutual funds. She broke it down in the stocks and bonds.
It's beautiful.
It's a whole other plateau, but it's something like you got to look into. It's like you need to start looking into that right now.
Yeah.
I respect that. Yeah. So with everything you got going on financially, or everything, you got any events that you covering or speaking that you're doing?
Great question.
Yeah. What do you got going
on? So usually I do a free event for the community on Tuesday evenings. Based on COVID, a lot of our actual events are virtual at this point. Okay. So you can plug into those events. They take place on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'll be happy to give that information. It's linked to my social media.
And I was going to ask, how can we see that?
How can you see that?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
It's linked to my actual social media. So if you're on Instagram, I am Miss Pretty _ finance. Again, that's Miss Pretty _ finance, and it's right in my actual, bio section. The link is there, but it's every Tuesday at 7. It's a free webinar. You just click the link, plug in, and get all that free information.
I'm about to plug in.
I'm telling you. Please plug in. Plug your friends in, mama, daddy, sister, cousin, auntie, cousin, all them.
I'm gonna put grandma on it.
All of them.
So you ready? Yo, you got 2 questions.
I'm excited.
Are you good?
I'm ready.
Okay. I didn't even know that. You really?
I'm good.
Okay, no, don't even. You ready, miss?
I'm ready.
What's your name? Can we get an introduction from you, miss?
Okay, once again, I am Queen Nefertiti. What's up, everybody?
Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen.
How you doing, Queen?
Say that again.
How you doing, Queen?
I'm good.
That's
How you
good.
doing?
You got a question for
Of course
Miss
I have a
Pretty
question.
Finance?
I do.
Okay.
So I'm all about generational wealth because that's something we lack. However,
Absolutely.
I need to know how I'm going to retire the damn day.
Okay.
How can
so
I do that?
How can you do that? First of all, we got to put a plan together, okay? So a lot of people want to retire now. If I ask y'all when y'all want to retire, what y'all say?
Now.
Right now.
Yesterday. Immediately, okay? So based on that, you want to get with a professional. If it's me, hey, I'm all for it, right? I always say go with somebody that you trust, okay? To have this conversation with, because they're going to be in your stuff, all right? But based on that, we're going to have a conversation to really put together a roadmap. All right. Traditionally, you need $1 million saved, okay, in order to retire. That's most individuals. We're talking about upper middle class to upper class Americans, okay? You need $1 million saved, right, based on your lifestyle. But we'll take a look at what is it going to take for you to honestly retire, okay? What that number looks like, and are you on track? What are you saving monthly? Right? What is your deficit if you have any? Okay? And what do we need to do to get you on track? So we'll put that together and we'll find accounts that are going to be suitable to make sure that they're honestly going to help you get to your goal faster. So it may not be today, but it could be maybe 3 to 5, 10 years from now at the most, okay?
That's better than 65. So
that's a lot better than 65.
That's a lot.
That's it. I'll be retired at 35. I'm 30.
Girl, I'm trying to be like
so we're going to have a
you.
conversation.
Yes, thank you.
Dropping them gems. Yeah, give a round of applause for that. Dropping them gems. So what we're going to do now, we're going to actually switch from your finances.
Okay.
HYLO, we love music here at HYLO.
Me too. I love music.
Okay, so with that being said, what is on your music playlist?
My music playlist right now is very, what's the word? Diverse.
Yes. Okay.
It is very diverse. Anything from gospel. So I got Anthony Brown. I got Jacqueline Carr. I got Corinne Hawthorne.
Okay.
And then we got, R&B, neo soul. I got Ari Lennox. Man, I love her. She's amazing. Also had somebody mentioned her earlier.
Oh,
right.
Of course.
So her, Jasmine Sullivan.
That album is
India
pretty good too.
It is amazing.
It is pretty good. It's
I'm
pretty
telling
good.
you, she did her thing with this one.
She did.
Yeah, but it's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the diversity, like you stated.
Yeah.
So if you can work with anybody, creatively, who would it be? I don't know if it's in your line of work. If you could just work with anybody, who would it be that,
Okay, so man, I would just stick with an actress, I guess.
Okay.
So I would just say on the actor side. I know we're talking about music, right?
Well, you a
but the creative,
model, actress,
singer,
finance
dancer,
person, you're a singer, dancer,
all of
everything.
That motivational speaker. So based on that actress, I would say, man, Gabrielle Union. I love her. And then also Brisha Webb. She is hilarious and she's very well-rounded.
She is
in her craft.
In her craft. Yeah.
So she's done drama and then also comedy.
She can do anything. Well, it's looking like she can do anything.
She can do anything.
She has shown that she can do.
She's well-rounded. So those two, I would love to definitely work with them. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So if you haven't made it yet, when will you feel like you made it to your I made it moment?
Wow. And I have to be living, right?
No,
to have made it.
You do not, because I've heard comments where people have said that they don't make it until they won't make it till after they pass, and their generation.
That's what
eating off of what I've done.
What I've established while I was here. So I would say, but I would love to witness.
Yes. I
want to be Big Mama sitting on the porch and all my lineage is just like out in the yard and it's a big cookout. You know the movie. This was a Tyler Perry movie, right? When they were sitting on the porch.
Yeah, Cicely Tyson. And she came out. Look, the generation. She was just like.
Yeah, and they were like twerking stuff. Now I want to see all that, but
that one though. But yeah, you like you said, just
I just want to be able to
you can
see
come out and
that.
See
that
your grandkids, the cousins,
and
everybody.
They're doing well financially, and they're able to accomplish their goals and dreams, and they don't have to start from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to get it out the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for them to start at the top and then see, what does it look like for somebody that came from me to start at the top?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
It definitely helps when you ain't got to get it
You
out
don't
the
have
mud.
to when you don't have to fight the financial
Exactly.
game.
You got just a little step above to say, okay,
That's it.
It's always
That's
helpful.
it.
It's
That's
always
it,
helpful.
son.
So with everything that you've said, you dropped so many gems on us. What's another piece of advice you can give to the people?
General advice.
Yeah, if you can
I
give
would
any advice to others.
honestly, I will say to walk in your calling. I believe that as a child, we know who we are, but for some reason, as we get older and we're enamored with this world that we live in and the systemic, system that we have and all this stuff, right? We get away from who we were called to be. So I would just say, own who you are, live in that, and know that everything that it's going to take for you to win is already on the inside of you. So period, like whatever God places,
hand clap for that.
Whatever He places in your hand, He's equipped you to carry that. So you have to know, and a lot of times we can be fearful, right? But fear is something that's not real. It's false evidence appearing real. It can't hurt you. They can't throw it at you. It can't take you out or kill you, right? So you got to know that everything that you already have, even with the fear that you feel while your heart is racing, while your palms are sweating, do it anyways. Do it anyways, and you get better as you go. But yeah, you got the stuff. That's it. You got the stuff.
It. It's in you.
It's in
you.
Yeah.
It's in you. So can you tell the people how can they follow you?
Yeah, so I'm on Facebook, Twitter. I just got a Twitter.
You know
again. This is the second time.
I'm on like my third Twitter account, but
that's
two
a lot.
tweets in. That's it though. And the first two got 0.
They got 0. Okay.
So
So you can follow me on Facebook, and that's LaShawn Rembert. So that's my actual government name. Okay, LaShawn Rembert.
Putting out the government, y'all.
I put the government name out there. This is serious. Okay. And then you can follow me on Instagram as well. Again, that's Miss MS Pretty _finance. That's on Instagram, and then Twitter, I believe, is just straight Miss Pretty Finance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with you giving us your socials, why should we even follow you?
Why would you not? Why would you not follow me? I don't know. I mean, hey, that's all I got to say for that. Why would you not follow me? I'm gonna follow back too. And I mean, as far as content, there's more to come from this vessel. So when we have titles, we can sometimes box ourselves in.
Yeah,
so I don't want you guys to think that it's just finances. It's really everything that God placed on the inside of me that you'll be able to see, you'll be able to follow, you'll be able to engage. I just finished a book, so that'll be coming out as well. I'm super excited about this project. So I'll be putting author, be stamping that beside my name as well. So yeah, it's a journey, and you definitely want to be a part of it. If you want to elevate, go to the next level, want more information, tap in.
Sounds good. You got any final shout outs?
Hey, a shout out to 803, the Metro. This is my stomping ground. Shout out to my house. Shout out to HYLO Art. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You guys reached out to me, and this has just been a tremendous blessing. Like, I feel honored to be on this platform this evening. So thank you guys so much.